I'll share it everywhere. Oh, wrong place. I'm getting there, peoples. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting. I've shared it twice in the wrong place. I'm just gonna. Well, when you go there, and there. Naomi's just packing up from dinner, and dearie me. And then we need it to go in the Creative Family group. I'm just sharing it to like 50 million places. So we are streaming tonight in the A Day to Remember retreat group, on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. If you are in the A Day to Remember retreat group, just know that I can't see who you are when you comment.
I'm coming.
Naomi John's coming, but she's on the old computer that will freeze. We just know it for a fact. Hello, Di and Beck over on the tube. Hello, Raquel, Mary, Sandra, Chrissy, and Diana on Facebook. And I don't think we've got anyone in the A Day to Remember group yet because I don't see. Oh, we have someone that said hello, Leanne, on Facebook, and we've got someone that said g'day in the group, and I don't know who that is. Hello, Astrid and Shaz. You're on Facebook. Yes. So hello to the person that said g'day in the A Day to Remember retreat group. It just doesn't let me see names in there from there. It's a privacy thing because we set the privacy. So okay. So far for this. The virtual part of this hybrid retreat, because there's two parts, just to keep us on our toes. We've done, look, I've got glue on that. We've done 2 pages. I've actually done 3. We've done these 2 pages. We've done, I'm trying to put them there. This page last night, and there's a kit for this that's $10.25. If you're doing the A Day to Remember hybrid retreat, you've got everything for this one as well as those other 2. This morning we made a card. Down a bit. Hello, Karen, and hello to the person that said evening all on the group. And someone said, was there a Zoom this afternoon? Yes, there was a Zoom. Quentin actually put the Zoom info in while I was having a nap this afternoon because I wasn't great. And someone else has said hello. Hi, everyone. And then this afternoon, Naomi John made these. She went easy on everyone that she didn't put mixed media on them, but so if you're a card maker, you would just put these on little cards, like make little cards with these on. If you were a scrapbooker, let's see if we've got any cardstock.
So we've got Jacqueline, Trish, and Heather in the A Day to Remember group.
You would something like that. Could make a patchwork page. Perfect. Obviously, you'd use more than just a plain white background. That's to show you the size. See? They're ready to go. Or you could swap out them. Of course you won't for one of the others. There we go. So Naomi did an embellies class. Ready for whatever it is that you create. Oops. I'll move that and I'll put my cardstock back in here. Do I have Day to Remember to show everyone? Day to Remember paper. I didn't get organised because I only just ate dinner. Let's see what we've got, what I can show you. So, paper 1. So we're releasing A Day to Remember this weekend. John might put a link up.
Yeah, I'm just.
Lammy's class was amazing. Yes, she does amazing stuff. Hello, Gail and Marie. Lammy's scribing, and that was someone that was in the group. Thinking about Heather, she is pretty amazing. So this is paper 1. I bought like 10 of each when it came in, and I don't have a lot left. This is paper 2. Obviously, I have used, I'll show you some of my projects that I've made, and one of Naomi John's, and you'll see that.
We both love the same paper. It's a problem.
And paper 3. Okay. So this is all we've got left of paper 3. On what?
On the online store.
Yeah, it's on the front page.
Don't worry about me.
And paper number 4, which we've used a lot of as well. It's got the horsies. I did buy extra bit because I love this piece. And then number 5, which I've cut heaps of this one up. That's number 5. This is based loosely on Point of My Wedding, sort of, kind of, loosely. And paper number 6. So they were all out of this pile, except for this one, I think. So this is just showing you some ways you can use it. So we've made a lot with this collection. So this is a Naomi John box. And I know some of you saw this last night, but you know what? There's people watching this that didn't watch last night, so we'll go through it again. So this is her box that's over-engineered, and you can see the pattern here matches the pattern around the belly band. And there's some paint flicked around. We didn't get to releasing these words today or the title cuts for this collection. We walked into work, and part of our workshop and office area was flooded. When Quentin was halfway up towards the door into the store, walking on the carpet squares, and he goes, "I'm still squelching." It's, you know, it's a bad sign. So it's got a little easel on top, and then inside and inside the box is all nice matchy. So yeah, that is her little over-engineered easel drawer box in a box thingamajigger. Yep.
There was a lot of math involved.
A lot of math. Lucky we do paper tablecloths. We do paper. The reason why we do paper tablecloths at a retreat, so we do craft paper stuff, brown paper, is because it goes in our garden beds as weed suppressant. So we use that tablecloth in our garden beds to stop the weeds coming up. It works pretty good, but it's not 100%. Anyone that's a gardener is going to know what I'm talking about there, because weeds will come through anything, especially when you've got chooks. Yeah, and chooks like to spread seeds and weeds. Rightio. So I'll show you a couple of other projects just to show you how versatile this is.
We do have a crest.
Yeah.
If we could use paper number 5, not as a background piece, but more as a detailing piece, because
I don't have any paper 5.
Paper 5, the wood grain one.
You mean paper 6? This one?
No, paper 5. The one with the roses on it.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a little piece of paper of it. Anyway, we might have accidentally cut it at the wrong measurements in the class.
Your class?
Yes, this afternoon. Because I was using scraps, but I forgot to tell them about it. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're okay then. Don't worry, we're not using it as a background piece anyway.
No, it's not going to be a background piece. We don't have a full bit of that. So this is an example without, and I found it really easy to use without a photo. So that's our engagement story. And you've got paper 5, fussy cuts, and then you've got some colour cuts from the Everlasting set. And then you've got the ring box, and then I've added like glossy accents or dimensional magic to all the gold bits to make it shiny. Can you see it shiny? Shiny. And I like combining colour cuts, our colour cuts with fussy cut pieces. Oh, geez. Okay. This is it combined with some Mermaid Wishes Pink and Runaway Princess. That's Noah. And it was... So he was 5 months old there. He was still quite small. He'd not long started growing. He didn't have a very good start, little man. And then this is the horsey paper, like both sides of that paper number 4. And then there's hidden journaling here. So this is up on foam. There's nothing down the side here. And this isn't stuck down, so you can tuck this in sort of in there. And these colour cuts are from the Country Girl colour cuts that are available. This is the wood from paper 5 they're talking about. Turns out Mum ain't using it as a background piece. Okay. Beautiful paper. Thank you, Leanne. Hello, Tanya. Thank you, Marie. What your favourite pattern was? Be amazing. Yes. When I put 12 paper, cutting. No, it's okay. I've only got a scroungy bit of that. I don't think we're going to use it in any case, Sandra. That piece, that pink piece. Yeah, if we did, all we would use it for is matte photo. I've only got one photo. That's my great aunt Dory. So. Yeah.
She only would eat white pavlova.
What's that? No, she'd occasionally eat blue pavlova. She was a bit funny about me making different coloured pavlovas. Naomi she wanted to make a gold pavlova for Christmas, and it turned out this weird yellowy colour, and no one would eat it except for her siblings.
Because Nelson thought it was amazing. He was like, it's like blonde.
Yeah, Milton thought it was amazing because no one else ate the pavlova, and him and Noah got to eat the pavlova to themselves.
I don't think that's the reason. I think they just like the colour.
Actually, I don't even know if they put it out on the table.
They put half of it out on the table.
They're terrible. So this is like a really simple, still takes time to do this kind of layout with it. Obviously paper 4. And I don't know, have we sand? No, it's the green piece with the flowers on the other side. Oh. Okay. No, I will not use that as a background. I might matte a photo. If I use this, I might matte a photo. You'll still have plenty of it left. I don't know. I haven't seen Pam this weekend in classes. So I'm not sure Pam knows this layout exists yet. This is Pam Mathiski or Mathiska. I know I'm not saying it right. And this is when we met face-to-face for the first time at Paperific in Melbourne last year. So I'm very sorry I didn't get these words up. We just didn't, yeah. I think we were lucky to get to doing our weekly roundup this morning after cleaning up the water. We didn't lose much. We lost some stuff we were about to donate to some kindies and schools. We lost some of my stuff. We lost some cardstock, a couple of boxes of stuff. Nothing really bad. Hopefully no one steals my carpet tiles because they're outside, but I think it's going to rain again tonight. But yeah, it's not because of the neighbour this time. It is actually when the rain comes in at the back pedestrian door on the back wall of the shop, like at the back, and it gets under the door. When it comes in with force, it's got to be a lot of rain. So we've worked out what we're going to do. We've just got to do up a budget for it and work out how we're going to correct it, the problem. So these two were from the in-store retreat. Obviously, the in-store retreat costs a lot more. They get an extra kit and they do additional classes on top of the virtual portion of the retreat. And then they did this because they're with us for 3 days as a captive audience. And then we did this one with them, John. So they did a tag class with her. So, yeah, there we go. So we're going to do a page.
Diabetes says that we had 80 mils last night.
Yep. Someone was saying this morning 107 mil in their gauge, and they're near us. Let's have a look at what
places. Well, they could only do like a few drop clips down the street.
Robin was saying theirs was full. Their rain gauge was full.
Yeah,
and they're not far from us either.
That's the thing. Like, it's always different everywhere you go.
Yeah. I do love this colour. So these three I really love for matting. I really love these three because they give a different effect. Like, you can see the photo looks there. Annie Dory looks great on that. That's not too bad. Brings out her glasses.
I think she looks best on the dark.
On the pink or the...
on one of the greens.
I think the light green maybe, but it...
Could we ink the edges? I know you don't like inking.
I don't like inking in class because it makes the class go for too long.
Maybe if we do the dark green then as like a really thin one, and then do
Well, I've got this. I've actually got this, so we could put a bit of this vellum, this floral vellum around it.
Oh, yeah.
We could do that, and then that means that we need a light background, which we could use this. My favourite paper.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm sold.
You're sold?
I'm sold.
But it needs a tiny border of something. Just the tiniest bit.
Like barely.
A slither.
What about a 16th?
No, not a 16th. That's cruel. That's criminally cruel.
I
what
think
about
it has
that?
to be, yeah.
I think it has to be the pink.
Yeah. And then you could do flicks of green.
Oh, could I just? No, it's my page, not yours.
I'm just giving suggestions.
Go away.
So it's official. We're using paper 4 again.
I think we're using paper 4. I think paper 4 is going to have a... I'm trying to work out... I don't want to do like a reprints of the paper because I'm really concerned. I've got to buy so much paper. I'm going to rummage. This is from the pinky stuff. I'm going to have a rummage and see what I can find. Well, I really love that. Oh, it says more photos.
Ani Dory was a rose girl. Her favourite flower was roses. I remember that because someone delivered her lilies once and she did not like that. It was not her funeral. She did not need lilies. I don't know why she is so shit.
Let's just, yeah, Ani Dory was just, she was an individual. So we've got 2 classes tomorrow for retreat. We're doing I'm just scrounging all these scraps out of here with tape on that. We're doing a surprise class, which usually ends up being some booky thingy. And we're doing, let's use a bit of gauze. And we're doing so I've got the timeless word, and I've got this. That focus. Oh, move it. There. That's better. And we're doing a pocket page tomorrow afternoon. Maybe. So, I don't know what we're doing. Well, I don't know what we're doing in the pocket page, but when I was looking for these photos, I did find, but these don't go. This is Ellie, the wife of my dad's best friend, or one of his best friends. So, and this is Noah at his christening. I think I might design a paper range to go with this. I think I might design a paper range to go with that. But the pocket page tomorrow, I've used photos all weekend.
Cheryl P loves the pocket pages.
Loves pocket pages.
For it,
so not everyone loves pocket pages. Like, not everyone's a fan of pocket pages. I get that. But I'm trying to change the world one pocket page at a time. I'm trying to re-educate everyone to the awesomeness. This is the macrame flower.
So it's great for big families because you get so many photos.
Yeah, but we have a lot of photos where it's got other people's kids. I love these caney things too. They're really cool. Oh, we might put a little bit of green.
Oh, we're going to do fussy cut heavy,
are we? Possibly. Oh, I've got a leaf. Colour cut leaf.
We probably shouldn't have shown them a box project.
Why? Because everyone wants to do it. That is not going to be for the faint-hearted.
We might do that as a pre-recorded class.
Yes, we might do that as a pre-recorded class. Because it might take a million takes. Because have we still got the piece of paper? Oh no, we photographed it.
But it took me 3 iterations of the drawer, and I don't know what I did differently on the last one. Because I'm pretty sure I kind of did exactly the same measurements as the second one.
Depends on which side of the line you go to. Okay, so I've got a couple of cream roses in colour cuts. So Auntie Dory was 10, or turned 10 just after my mum was born. She's my mum's aunt, and she's my mum's youngest sister. So my maternal grandmother's youngest sister. Do love Auntie Dory. She's been gone for quite a while. Under questionable hospital practice circumstances, but we won't go into that. Oh, look, I found another one.
You run over Jacqueline, Cheryl P, and Karenelle with pocket pages. Karenelle says, after seeing pocket page play at retreats. I like that, by the way. We should.
Pocket page play. Let's play with pocket pages.
We might borrow that one from you.
You need to write that down because neither of us are going to remember that after the morning we had with the mopping, and someone has taken the squeeze the mop out bit out of our one of our mop bucket thing. So Naomi had the string mop but couldn't squeeze anything out of it. I've got pink stringy stuff.
Karen says, they won me over. I also think they're fantastic for smaller mixed media thingies.
Yes.
Oh,
Naomi does love pocket pages.
We did have a request to make the macrame circle thingy into a shaker. However, I didn't see a piece of acetate in the kit. So.
No, there's not. But we could do that at some stage. We could actually do that ourselves. But we would have to buy another set of macrame colour cuts, and we've already used 3 sets.
Or, we could just do. We could accidentally have one stuff up on a cameo, or I could just put it through colour loss, and then we're 100% guaranteed.
Now these come from different colour cuts. So if we use these tonight, what we'll do is we'll make you a little custom set of colour cuts for this on. With the macrame and these little flowers and leaves, if we use them. Any of these we use, we'll make because there's going to be a kit for this. But everybody who's doing the retreat has already got all this stuff. I think I like these two together. And then no, I don't think I want that one. I think I want this one with a plant. And then I think this is the bigger frame of paper 6. 6. Not 6. 6. Doing a class. Yeah, like okay, they don't match. It's okay. And my pocket page has been a bit bangled, like this sort of thing, where it's in the middle, like that. Is that one me and Karen? Where you do you've got a double page with a pocket page in the middle. That'd be really cool. It would be really, really long, so we would probably have to spread that out over a bit.
We have had that request, I think, twice before.
Yeah, we've had it a few times.
A weekend that we can do it, where we can have the Saturday, the Friday, and the Saturday, because it would be a 2-dayer.
It would be a 2-night class, because what we would do is we would work on it as we would actually work on it as a whole. Like we would go from this to that, and we would mat all the photos across the board for the whole double and the pocket page. And as we built something on like the right page, we'd do something on the left and then something in the pocket. Do you know what I mean? How when we do a double, we work across. Well, we do the pocket with it, because you do both sides. So it'd probably be 2 nights, or it might actually end up being 3 nights, but people would just have to be willing to commit to that. So we've got this piece of paper 4, and we're going to cut it down to 12 inches. And don't just cut the barcode off, because when I design my paper, I give you a little bit of leeway. So if you cut crooked first run, you might actually still have enough. But it means that this piece that you're left with is kind of almost decent enough. Like that's decent enough to put on a card for someone that's a horse lover. Like you could put that, so you've got a bit there, a bit there, and a bit there. You could do 3 strips on cards, and that would all, yeah. I tried to make this repeat that it worked really well for making cards, because this size of horse I just thought was really great for a background on a horse card. I do try and think about things, and I measure stuff, and even though I work in I mostly work in inches. When I design, I have to design in sort of centimeters as well, because a lot of software only does centimeters. Okay. And I think we try and use the lightest. This is not the lightest part of this paper, but it's lighter than this part. I do like this part here, this dark part here, because it's quite interesting. But let's do this lighter part here. And
Raquel's suggesting for the horsey bit to use it as a belly band.
That would make a really great belly band around a mini book.
Tanya D and Karen L will be signed up for
whenever we do that weekend pocket page class. That is going to be full-on business, that one. So I'm going to trim a tiny bit off the 4 corners of my photo. Oh, go away, bug. Naomi and I went for a walk around the block earlier while the dinner was cooking. She's made a tray bake, and she's done a really, really good job.
No one did help.
Yeah.
Sandra was the one hearing all the noises in the background. I'm a little bit worried because there was some random noises coming from the kitchen. Though. Like,
Yep. So yes, Noah has helped, but it's very interesting. Noah helping. But we've gone for a walk just around our block, and we haven't gone the way where Missy follows us and ends up like halfway around crying on someone's front lawn, waiting for us to come back around to get her. We went the normal way. But what she did was she went from rooftop to rooftop following us. She didn't go the whole way around because some people have got dogs. So then she had to come back and wait on the corner on someone's rooftop waiting for us to come back around. But she couldn't get to the front of their house to see us. So she had to wait for us to come to the backyard to get her. Oh, she's a silly little kitten. And then she was upset because we had gone for a walk without her.
I think we need to invest in a cat leash.
So I'm going to trim my photo down. We have a cat leash and she doesn't like it. She just lays down on the ground like a blob. So we've tried it for the vet. She's just better off going to the vet, sitting in the car. In her seat, in the car. So we're cutting their photo down to 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Now, the reason I'm doing this is not because I'm being super Scroogey. I kind of am. But I want to see the most of this pretty vellum. Now, you notice our vellum is quite muted. It's because I like the vellum. I don't like it to look like it's and I think I've got it perfect now. I think I've perfected it. I'm hoping I've perfected it. I don't want it to look like the print is sitting on the surface and glossy and that. I want it to look like it's part of the vellum, like it's inside and part of the vellum. Like, I like that it's, you know, you feel that it's in the vellum, like in the middle of it. So I hope everyone else likes that, but and I know it's really light, and I know that these roses aren't for the faint-hearted, you know, like they're hard to see. I know my fussy cut vellums are really quite hard to see. Please don't buy them if you have I have bad sight and I still buy them. But yes, they're not for the faint-hearted. I understand that.
So what you do is you buy them and then you con one of your relatives into cutting them.
Con someone else into cutting them. I haven't found someone to con into cutting them because Naomi gets me to cut hers. So I've cut that to 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. I did kind of get rid of those red flowers off that outfit because they really drove me nuts in photos. She loved to wear that outfit, and it's very difficult to scrapbook sometimes, especially when the baby's wearing something that doesn't match the red. I love you, Auntie Dory. You're my favorite. So I had some pretty awesome great aunts. I had an awesome extended family, and now that some of them, like Auntie Dory, are gone, a lot of the family just don't acknowledge us anymore. But that's what happens. So I'm going to cut a 3 7/8. So it's halfway between 3 3/4 and 4 inches. A 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. So that's also halfway between 5 3/4 and 6.
And this is our very small photo mat around the edges.
Yeah, this is out of paper number 5.
Do you reckon they're going to need a full or a half sheet? Oh, I suppose we won't know until you've done the fussy cutting.
Of what?
Of paper number 5 for the kit. No, I'll make a consecutive decision as we go.
They're probably going to need a sheet and a half. Or maybe 2 sheets.
Because of the fussy cuts.
Yeah, and we've used a particular part. I said to use a lighter portion of it for your photo mat.
Okay. Right, well, I might have forgotten to put that in the instructions.
Well, you could use any portion. Like, it depends on your photo, because that's not too bad. Rightio. So we've got a little tiny bit of that showing. So let's get our vellum. They're going to need a half sheet of this vellum. So just going to trim it up. And then how wide is this? So I'm going to cut a 4 3/4 inch by 6 3/4 inch piece. So it's 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I'm not going to tear the edges. Sometimes I tear the edges of vellum, but I'm not going to tear the edges of the vellum. That's pretty. I don't put a lot of layers of paper on my pages because it is about the photos and it's about the journaling. It's about the process too. Scrapbooking is a lot about the process. It's a lot about, having fun and enjoying what you do. And do we want to put this behind? Not really. It doesn't. It's proportionally weird. I do love this circle. This Fifi macrame circle thing.
Oh, I don't know how I did that.
What'd you do?
Don't use screen currently.
What the hoo-ha? How did you make that do that?
I don't know. It's called a ticketer. I'm very confused.
What the?
Don't look. Dad's computer.
What'd you do?
I don't know, but it's fancy. Can I keep it up there?
Well, how are you going to change it?
I just click the edit button.
That's weird. Who else agrees that that's weird? Is that a new feature?
I don't know.
What's it called?
Ticketer.
That wasn't there before. Where is it?
It's in the banners.
Let me have a look.
I don't know what I did.
Go back to banners.
My computer was freezing. I was trying to click it.
Ticketer. That's new. That's new. Could you make a pack of those circles? These. There's a few of them.
In the
It's different, says Astrid. Different in a weird way. Probably not good if you've been drinking.
I'm trying to hide it now. It's not working.
No, it's not his laptop. It's the computer, Karen, because his laptop crapped itself. First day back at work after COVID, and Quentin's laptop crapped itself. And Quentin's laptop is the one that we do most of the cutting from. So mine's design. Naomi John uses hers for design and for work. And Quentin's is what we ran the machines off, or 5 of the machines off. So now we're having to run machines off Naomi's and mine, but it doesn't always want to run off mine when I'm, doing lots of other things. Oh, I don't know if we're going to use that piece of macrame, just so you know.
I'm going to put down that the macrame circle set for the...
Yeah, but what's in the macrame pack?
I thought we had lots of circles in it.
I think there's a few circles in the macrame pack.
Why don't you do some fussy cutting?
Yeah. In the macrame colour cut pack, I think there's a few of the circles. Isn't there?
I don't know. Let me find it first. There's lots of pages to this day to remember things. For some reason, we have so many products.
We've released a lot of products. I've really, it's a big product release, I know.
Whose idea was that? Sorry.
I'm going to cut off that little leafy thing. If you've left yours on, that's good. Just leave it on. Mine is not going to have it because I have already cut 4 or 5 sheets of this paper number 5 up. So this is the fussy cuts from paper 5. I have cut quite a bit up and used them all. I had not a one that I could steal, so I didn't have to fussy cut everything for the virtual retreat portion. So the next retreat is in a while. 22nd of April, I think it starts. It is a masculine one. It is under construction. It's a double retreat. It's under construction and Grun Street. So it's 2 collections, but those collections don't have 6 papers. They only have 3 each. A bit of planning going into how we're going to make that happen, because we've got to make sure we've got enough for some projects that are just under construction, some projects that are just Grun Street, and some projects that are combined without planning any projects. Because if we plan stuff, it just doesn't work out real good. It comes up too contrived when we plan things. I think it's better to create from a place of intuition and spontaneity, because we actually do better projects. And yeah, you're more comfortable teaching when you're teaching from a place of Intuitive spontaneity. There you go. New statement there. Bit artsy fartsy that.
So what have you done with my mum?
Yeah. My visual art theory, because I have a diploma in 2020. Both Milton and I graduated from the same university, but he has a diploma in creative industries, and his is in radio, television, and marketing, and mine is visual art theory, like theoretical visual art. And and we both did a graphic design minor. We both did graphic design minors. But he started after I did. I took longer because I was running a business at the same time. I took a little bit longer than him. But my lecturer would not. He doesn't believe in intuitive art because he's he's an elitist purist. Okay. There's a little flower from that same paper.
There's about 3.
Oh, this one's from macrame. This one's about 1.5 inches wide.
There's about 3 to 5 macrame circles in the set. So I'm just going to
Oh yeah. There you go, Di. There's 3 to 5 macrame circles in the set. Is that a bit big for up there?
And if that's not enough, I also think we have a collage rice paper one.
The collage rice paper is really nice with the macrame on it. I reckon you could use it to do something like what we did last night.
Are those fussy cut flowers? They're from paper number 5, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, except for this one. I've kept it to the side. It's from the macrame paper 2.
Okay. So we've got one from paper 2.
Yeah, let's not use it. Let's just use ones from paper 5. Or where do these come from? Paper 6 and paper 2. The one from paper 2 is back because we've got a caney, hangy, potty thing from paper 2. So we need a piece of paper 2 and a piece of paper 6 as well. Oh, I'm just going to cut that leafy thing off. So see how I'm moving the paper, not the scissors. I've actually got my elbow resting on the arm of my chair. It's a lot better that way. I don't have tennis elbow. I have scrapbooker's elbow from fussy cutting. And I'm going to say designing product is really not good. When Seb looks at me and he goes, "Do you really think you need to do that?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. Can't make me stop."
You don't sound at all crackers.
No, I don't sound crackers at all. Okay, can you tell me if there were any comments? Because I'm looking at this so I don't cut my fingers off.
No, I'm just filling out the answers about the flowers. And Dime's one's got the link now. Heather also agrees that it sounds like a great idea, the fancy class thing. It's double page.
The double page with the...
We're definitely going to have to find a weekend to do that now.
And what collection are we going to do it with, people?
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay, come on, you guys got to come up with which collection you want that made out of. Don't say a collection that's got next to no paper left.
Right, so something from 2022.
Yeah, some of them don't have a lot of paper left either. Do you want to put a link up to the what's left? Actually, some of those papers have now sold out. Let's put a link up to the what's left thing, but we need to warn you that some of those papers are now sold out. Because... yeah, so when you go to the website, you go important stuff, the important stuff.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm just trying to get a thing for this. But yeah.
Mamie John's going to put a link up to a page, and it actually tells you the papers that we've got none of. Less than 10 and less than 50. Let's see, I did cut some bits off. If you've got them on there, that's really awesome. Oh, I don't think I'm going to check that.
We've got robot antics and beautiful family suggestions so far. Oh,
that'd be cool. We haven't used Beautiful Family in a really long time.
Yeah, we only realised that today in the car.
So let's cut this one out.
Karen's vote is for lots of greens with black/white embellies.
Well, you need to write that one down because no one's going to remember that.
I'm getting it.
Obviously, Karen's got photos that she wants to use in this particular project. We are working on, like, we're always trying to come up with ways to help you guys to find the classes, to find the videos, to find a project, like when you've got a piece of our paper, to find a project to use it on. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're always trying to come up with ways, and yeah, we're just percolating on a new idea that we think might, we've got I came up with an idea that I think, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I finally got brave and suggested it to Quentin and Naomi this morning. So we're going to see how we go. It might work, and then it might not. It's just the class directory is a fair bit of work, and I'm really behind, and the more behind I get, the more stressed I get. I'm behind with editing the photos of my projects to put them up. And the more behind I get, the more upset I get with myself.
Okay, so important stuff.
This is a macrame one. It's about 1.5 inches.
Oh, is it all of our stuff? Is that where it's in?
No. The important stuff.
Yep. And
then down you go, and it says,
I've got stock levels of our pen papers. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there. Did it bite you?
Well, if it could, it would have.
If it could have, it would have. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Karen loves how you had a bit of a cringe moment when she mentioned greens.
Oh, green leaves, Karen.
And
so I've just got some leaves that are left.
And because I all in on a secret, I love making pages, but hardly any have pics.
Who's that?
Karen L. This is like P.S.
I love making pages, but hardly any have pics. I like the craft of scrapbooking for art's sake, not necessarily. Yeah. I get it. I so get it, Karen. I so get it. Now, I'm just going to sit these here. I'm not probably going to use half of these. I'm sorry you're having to watch me fussy cut. I was going to fussy cut this afternoon, and I was wiped. I really had to sleep. Need some smaller flowers over here. If you don't want to leave white edges, if you want to leave white edges, leave white edges. Please don't feel you have to cut the same as I cut. Like, please don't feel that you've got to, that I expect you to meet some impossible standard, or that I expect you to do it exactly the same. And creating exactly the same as me is not the goal. It's creating, how makes you happy. And if that's the same, that's okay. But if you want to create it different, create it different. Because by crikey, after like almost 21 years of teaching scrapbooking, there's, not much that's going to insult me. Actually, probably nothing's really going to insult me in the class. Because, I've had all sorts of people. I had someone turn up at my classes and go, well, I like I'm going to do your classes, but you have to make me a special kit because I only scrapbook green. I did get her out of that habit. But yeah, she was only going to scrapbook green. Yep. And she wouldn't, yeah. She would leave the kit behind and buy green stuff out of the shop too, because I said I wasn't making her a special kit. So if you want to use green, you buy extra stuff to make your green page for the class. She only did it a couple of times.
Karen L is like, it'd be great if you had licensed images, so then she could stick them on pages.
Yep. Something a smidge whimsical. Maybe we need Noah to take some cool photos.
Also, Amelia has a paper cut.
She has a paper cut.
And she needs a band-aid. Desperately.
She needs a band-aid. She's got a paper cut.
We don't have any though.
We do.
She's going to look for a band-aid. We probably did have, I think we did have band-aids, but I think your big brother might have snitched the box when he visited.
I might have one or two in one.
She doesn't need a
Noah's the Grinch, by the way, everybody.
Band-aid for her finger. She feels it's a necessary thing.
It's a cut the size of like a hair.
Yes, no. Go and get your sister a band-aid.
I'm going to do love and then you.
Could we just get a close-up of the fussy cut flowers? Because I saw you fussy cutting them, but they didn't see exactly which ones they
Okay.
were.
They're not stuck. And I might not use all these. Be warned. I just, so you can take a screenshot. I might not use all of these flowers. Just be warned. Well.
For a replacement.
We got that. We got this thing we made. Ugh. Okay. We're just going to make a pile. Something like a runaway bride. And print it in 4x6 sizes so I can... So it kind of looked like a picture. Okay, Karen. We'll have to come up with something. And would you like a bear family? A family of bears? We've got these two. Yep, my page had other ideas. Yep. It wasn't going to go back down exactly the same.
Hey, Mum. That's
This
what
is the
Band-Aid
smallest
we
one.
found for Amelia.
What? You're not putting here.
She came out to me and she's like, "No, I found a Band-Aid."
You're wrong.
She found a Band-Aid. It's like a 4
That
by
could
3 1/4 patch. No. Show me your paper cut. Yeah.
I think it's healed.
It's not. It's still bleeding.
It's not
Oh.
bleeding.
Yes, Milton, come and show me.
It's on that thing.
Oh, we'll have to show everybody. Look at that. Devo.
It's
Your hands are
blood.
dirty, you know that. You've got paint under your fingernails. Our bathroom looks more like a paint party than a bathroom at the moment. There's that many jam jars with brushes and stuff in there. There you go. Just lick it. It'll make it better. Wash your hands first.
But it
Though.
hurts.
Oh, it's fine. You know you're allergic to Band-Aids.
I'm not.
Yeah, you'll get itchy where you put the Band-Aid. Trust me.
No.
The other kids do.
I don't. I'm different.
Oh, yes, you do. This is really quite small. This one. Just for perspective's sake. This is really quite small. This one's a macrame one. It's got macrame on the back. And then we've got a little, oh, this is a little tiny one. It's got pink on the back. And then we've got a collection of, you know what? Tomorrow I'm kind of glad I'm staying put to teach. I'm at home. I don't have to pick up sticks, pick up and take it all to work and then pick it up and bring it home. And
What are you saying?
although retreat has meant I've got behind retreat, funeral and wet shop has meant I've got behind with the kits. But I'm trying to get it that it's definitely going to send everyone their emails this time. I think I'm going to put the subscription out first. The subscription will come out first, and I'm probably going to put the subscription out for most of the year, just so you know. Because I've got someone that's actually paid for the rest of the year of class subscription. So... and one of the ladies came in today. So from the pink stringy stuff, I've pulled one piece out. Now I find with the pink, I've got to be a bit cautious and careful because otherwise if I get a bit robust with it, it breaks. So see how I'm just pulling it. When it gets really full like that, I just pull this down. There we go. So I've got 3 bits. I think we're only going to use 2. And then let's, oh geez, this is looking a bit haggard. Wow. Let's cut one of our squares off our gauze. Oh, I need to go back and cut the U from my, actually we might just do timeless and then love. I think we might paint our timeless green just to make Karen happy. And let's cut this piece of gauze sort of in half. Make one part a bit bigger than the other. So one part's going to be like 2 inches wide and the other's going to be all the other bits. Actually, so we've got one that's 2 inches wide and then the other one we're going to cut in half. The big bit we're going to cut in half. Okay, so I'm just wrecking that. We'll do that one up there. And then these 2 pieces, what we'll do is we'll just trash them. Oh, geez. Bit there. Chuck that bit over there. Because I do I do the bits that, the bigger bits that come off like that end up being used somewhere. Somewhere. I think I need another bit. Let's cut another bit off.
Michelle, I'm just running you on the piece of paper. Karen can do bears.
Do theirs.
Yeah, Karen can do bears. She's all
So I'm going to actually put, Michelle, I'm going to put all the months into the online store. All the months of subscriptions create, I probably won't get this done till Tuesday or Monday. Oh, Monday I meant to do them out, but I'll try and get it done. But what I'm going to do is I'll make all the albums in Facebook. I'll make all the months of subscriptions, and then what I'll do is I'll be able to get that out to people that want to do the whole year. I might just put it together, like get it to bundle. I've got someone else that wants to pay in 3-month blocks. Okay. What are we doing? We're painting this. Timeless. Can I have some clean water? Oh, this afternoon, last night. This afternoon, did you use it the Savo?
I think so.
You wouldn't know.
Can't remember much.
So we're going to use, and you can see this is, yeah.
Oh, so I figured out who that other strawberry jar jam was from.
Yeah.
It's Amelia's dad. Dad gave Amelia the last one that we emptied.
Ah, there we go.
So she could be like us.
Let's see this colour here. This one. Let's add a tiny touch of that, because I think it's kind of like in these darker leaves. Just going to add a tiny touch of it as like a shadow, but we'll do the green first. My green is rather mucky because I've had to cover it to go to and from work, and I'm only putting like you know, I'm just, can we see? No. Focus. Oh, there it is. So you can see I'm only putting a hint of it on.
So we haven't got the timeless word in there yet.
No. Timeless word is only in the retreat kit and in the kit for tonight so far. And I don't think we've got any spares cut.
No. I can answer that one for you.
No. Okay. So then this colour, let's just pat some bits in. So on the bottom edges. Oh, that's the top edge. Yeah, some of the top edges as well. Just pat a little bit here and there. It's a bit more than what I wanted. But
Oh my god!
what have you done?
Sent a message from her iPod to Dad. And it comes up as you. So it's, Dad, can you get band? A-S-E at the end of band.
Banders.
Band.
Yeah, that's how she spells band-aids. Banders.
Because I got a paper Kate
Yep.
and it's feeding to from Amelia.
At least you said from Amelia and not from me.
I'm just gonna go, please disregard.
Amelia's iPod, when she texts the family group text message chat, comes up as me. So it was Noah's iPod, now it's Amelia's. I just got the text message to please disregard. And yeah.
She's hilarious.
Never rains, it pours. So we're going to use a bit of our green. And then let's put it on here so we can get some real water into it. We want some water. We want a fair bit of water. Oh, doesn't that look interesting? Look at that. She's still texting. So, okay, let's hold the phone and let's pull back a bit. We just need to look at where we're putting things. So we're going to put our photo sort of here, and then we're going to have some flowers here, and then we're going to have our title across here, and then we're going to have some flowers and some hanging down stuff just here, right? And I'm thinking I might write something down here, and I might try and put a flower here and write something down here. And then, so we want to do some flicking sort of, do we want it here? We want flicking coming out from these flowers. So we want some flicking up here and probably some flicking sort of through here and a little tiny bit down here. Oh, take a photo away. That would have been bad. So we want some flicking up through here, coming out from, and it's good to have some of it so where you know it's going to be kind of behind the photo, because what that does is it means it comes out from the photo. Did you just confiscate the iPod?
Yes, because she's like texting again on the group chat.
Well, was she texting him this time? You can't take away her freedom.
She said, okay, Nay. But she's playing Lego. She should be fine.
This is her iPod. Only hooks up to the internet at home and at the shop.
Yes, Amelia can ask Q to get milk when he's at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Do we need milk?
The grocery store is shut.
Oh, well. A bit late there, isn't it?
Coles is actually shut. Your dad's still at work, but Coles is shut. We're going to use some of that weird brownie colour that's more brown than pinky colour. It's more brown than I thought it was going to be. And so where they touch each other, they're going to sort of merge a bit. And I don't have as much. Notice how I didn't put as much water with this. So these are going to be smaller blotches. So the more water you have, the bigger the blotches.
Oh, Karen got confused because their Coles are open until midnight in there.
Nope. No.
We live in regional Queensland.
6 o'clock.
We only went over to 6 o'clock training hours in, I think, 2019 because there was an uproar.
No, it was 5 o'clock.
Was it? No, yeah, we went to 5 o'clock, and then after
It was
COVID
5 o'clock.
hit,
No, it had been 5 o'clock for years, but it was 5 o'clock and now it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it only like just changed.
Not long. Well, I need to find somewhere to put my watercolours out of the way so they dry, but Missy doesn't eat
Also,
them.
Amelia got a trash can in her, you know, the Woolies bins with like the hand sanitizer and everything.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of her Legos that she got. It's compost.
It's compost, not hand sanitizer.
It's like the hand sanitizer stations.
No, she's got a
They don't
hand
have that.
sanitizer station from the last lot of Woolies Lego.
Oh. This is a farm.
Quentin works at Coles. We get 5% discount at Coles, but we shop at Woolies on Saturdays because it's easier for Mum. She doesn't handle that Coles is different. Yeah. We just go with what's easiest. Don't upset the apple cart. Now I've kind of got watermarks and tide marks, which is okay because I just let it sit. Let's move that to there. Thinking I'm going to experiment.
I'm just asking, are we using any colour cuts in this thing?
Yes.
Which sets? Or are we going to do a custom?
So let's do a custom minis.
Custom minis?
Yeah. Because I only need enough to make a custom mini set. Okay. So I'm going to get some glossy accents or Dimensional Magic.
Or that Architecture Creations 3D.
Yep. I'm going to get a little bit of my green. And I'm going to mix them together. Now you need to wash your brush really well straight after doing this, because otherwise this will ruin your brush. And I'm going to paint that on. So it's going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be like a pearlescent glossiness, but it's not going to be perfect. Just going to give a little bit of a glossy difference to it. So these are watercolors, and watercolor is able to be reactivated. So I love the science of art mediums and paints and things, like what goes into making them and how they're made. Like that interests me. I really don't understand why, but and I like to know how things work. I think that comes from my dad, liking to know how things work. I'm going to actually pat some on that I've got blobby bits of it on there. Now, once it starts to catch on your brush a bit, your brush starts to catch a bit, that's when you know, okay, it's starting to dry off a bit, so I need to wash my brush. So I've got some blobby bits on here. I'm really giving it a good clean in the tub of water. And then you lay your brushes down, get my brush back to how it was, and lay it down to dry. Not stand it up like two of my children have got paintbrushes in the bathroom. Lucky they're their paintbrushes, not mine. One of them's gone really quiet all of a sudden. Her paintbrushes are a bit workhorse-ish. Her paintbrushes are actually usually mine that she's snaffled. Okay, so it started to glue. I'm just going to peel it away. Just going to move it. Rightio.
I'm a person that has lots of layers, and to remember people, I take mementos.
To remember people, I take mementos, which are their paintbrushes.
Which does happen to be my mum's paintbrushes, but like Amelia.
So is that why your brother has my fringing scissors as herb scissors?
Oh, that is 100% what my husband has.
He has my herb scissors and my Martha Stewart fringing scissors.
He also has Dad's favourite stir-fry spoon.
Yeah. Which was actually my favourite stir-fry spoon as well.
It's now his.
Yep.
And it's so then when he cooks, you feel closer.
Yep. Yep. I love it. I'm still on the anti-wipes thing, people. The kids, Noah I still got a wipes canister on my desk here, and Noah just over there. And Noah still comes and opens it up and goes, she's still on the no wipes. So I'm trying to get it to dry in its proper shape and not stick to my mat. Because it's glue. I just painted it with glue. I was going to say we should go to the beach tomorrow afternoon, but we've got a Zoom. We were at the beach last Sunday afternoon photographing a plastic mermaid costume.
Missed out on that family bonding experience.
Have you seen the photos?
They're amazing.
They are amazing, some of those photos he took.
Pretty good.
Did you see the one with like the stormy sky with the coal terminal behind it?
I've only seen about 3 of them. I haven't seen the full.
Oh my gosh.
So I can maybe if they had like a what's the thing where it makes it darker on the edges, just like a tinsy bit.
He's already got that.
Oh.
It already looks like it's got a filter on it.
Yeah, but if he puts like in a little bit more with like a
I think he's going to get it printed
opacity.
on a canvas.
He's going to get it put on a canvas.
Yeah, printed onto a canvas.
Oh, yeah.
Printed onto a canvas. That's for an art exhibition later in the year.
Technically, he could transfer it.
No, we want it beautiful and.
Oh, okay.
He's not doing a transfer. No, he doesn't want it mixed media. He's going to do that for another piece of art. So this piece of plastic art, this piece of materialism of the world and how we destroy the environment with plastic. He has so far made 2 pieces of art with it. Oh no, the school. He's got part of it, part of his fabric he made with his plastic and sewing, hand sewing, machine stitching, and stapling with copper staples. But he's got part of that's already gone to school. He's got the photographs. He's got the parts of the outfitty thing he made, but parts of that are actually on another canvas. He's already made another piece of art out of it. So did you see that blue background he did? That was awesome. If you want to see the kids' art that they handed in for Paint the Port today, Naomi and Noah's, they were in the weekly roundup this morning. We should get back to shopping at Scrapbook Fantasies. We can order 24/7 there, feed our addictions or fulfill our crafty souls. There you go. You do need to come and shop with us. It's more likely to shop early rather than late. Yes. Yeah. We don't usually shop late. Oh, when we arrive in Brisbane late, sometimes it's good that we can shop at Woolies on a Saturday night.
Oh,
Melbourne is pretty.
Really.
Melbourne's not too bad, but you've got to be careful where we stay in Melbourne. We stay at Flemington. You've got to be careful walking around at night.
Dad and I got lost on the first day that we walked to the grocery store, and that's because he relied on me for GPS. On Nav. Who does that?
Okay, so if we heat this, we have the choice to heat our timeless word. But if we heat it, just so you know, any of the wet dimensional magic or glossy accents will go crackly. It will bubble and fizz and go a little crackly.
Okay, I'm just double checking this before I put it through to get the price so far. So we've got a Day to Remember paper 2 one-off, because you've used some fussy cuts and stuff from that. We've got a Day to Remember paper 4, which is the background.
Yep.
The Day to Remember paper 5, you've got 2 of those because you've used one piece
yep.
for the photo mat and used pretty much every fussy cut on that sheet. You've got 1 piece of paper 6 for the frame and the crane basket thingy. You've got
What frame?
the pinky frame.
Well, I didn't use the frame.
Oh.
Just so you know.
You need paper 6 then, or no? Oh.
Yep, we do for the macrame thingy.
Okay, right. We've got Day to Remember timeless script, half a sheet of a Day to Remember floral pattern, and a custom mini colour set.
Floral vellum, you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, floral vellum.
And a
Half
custom
sheet.
mini set. And gauze.
Oh.
And pink stringy stuff.
Oh, God, okay.
It's messy under your desk.
Yeah, she's wearing-
Timeless being crackly could be a good thing. Yes, it could. Maybe I should do that. It sort of fizzes and crackles a bit and puffs up. You do know that like moulding paste will behave like puff paint. It will puff up when you heat it. It's cool. Oh, it's bubbling. Oh, I'm going to lift it up and try and show you. Oh no, I'm going to lift it once it's dry. Can you see the bubbles? See there's a bubble on the E there, a bubble on the S, and what you can do is just pat them down. There you go. Okay, so we cut the middle out of our pink photo mat, and we're going to stick our photo to that.
It's 8:26 and you've already had a look which one's going to buy script.
It is 8:27. If you're awake when your dad gets home, he will not be happy.
And in that 3 minutes, you need to clean your teeth and convince Noah to get you to put oil in your aircon. I'm so sorry.
Your finger hurts still, does it?
No, her arm hurts now. She's got ammonia.
You got ammonia.
It's floppy.
Your arm is floppy. Why? Because you've got a hurt finger.
No, it's the one without the hurt finger.
Oh no, it's
The one without the hurt finger.
Oh.
And why is it floppy?
Because this hurts.
Go and get Noah.
By the way, if you didn't already know, Amelia Ann is a night owl. So we're going to put this on the vellum on foam. I am. You don't have to.
You have several options here. A, you can stay up late and feel the wrath of dad. B, you can go to bed on time and feel no wrath of dad. Or C, you can draw out this process, go to bed before dad gets home, but have to do the dishes in the morning by tea towel instead of dishwasher.
Let's see. Definitely.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just can't part with all of this vellum. So I'm going to come in a bit and do a little checkpoint thing, okay? I'm going to come in.
Go and clean your teeth.
No. Do I have?
Because I just love this vellum. This vellum is actually available in a full sheet in the online store. I'm contemplating making this into a rice paper, but it's going to be super pale.
Oh, that's not what I was laughing at, but that is quite funny.
Autotext thinks the word floppy first time was a potential swear word. Oh, gee, workers. You know, some of the rubbish some people put on Facebook as videos. Love your Facebook, but some of the rubbish that some people get away with is terrible. And then I get pinged on, you know, I have actually stopped looking to see if I'm getting in trouble for using other people's music. And there's no music in my videos. And I keep saying that. There's no music in this video. I haven't stolen someone's music. It all started when I actually called out someone as a scammer in that scrapbooking, that international scrapbooking for beginners. There was a scammer in there trying to scam people buying those t-shirts and bracelets and stuff. And I called them out and I actually reported them as a scammer. And then after that, I started getting pinged for stealing this some person's music. I don't know who, but I don't know if it's the same person. Okay, I like that now. The good thing about this quatrefoil design is you've actually got sort of something you can line up with.
So it's easy to make the
grid.
layout
Yeah.
straight. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
So enough of my foam is actually showing here. I'm just going to set that there. I think that's straight. I'm just going to turn it around. Stuck down. And let's find all of our bits that went everywhere earlier. And let's bring them back over. Deary
Truly
me.
sorry for the pup that I played in that.
Oh, it's okay. She'd be right.
It wasn't going to turn out the way you had it laid on there in the first
Nope.
place anyway.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
the likelihood of that was
Slim. Buckley's a none. Rightio.
I think Slim is giving you some free will, like, you know.
So we want to snip this so it's going to tuck behind the photo. This is our colour cut macrame boopy circle thing. She's still up. Did she opt to stay up?
Yeah, she's watching a movie.
Hold up. Is she cleaning her teeth now?
She's cleaning her teeth now.
Okay, well, can you make sure that she actually finishes when Buzzy finishes, or she's going to clean her teeth for 10 minutes just to stay up? She did that last night. Literally. She's just like, oh, I'm going to try cleaning them myself first. And I was like, okay, she'll come and get me. I went to go and help Noah find socks for something.
Sorry.
Lo and behold, 10 minutes later, and she still hasn't come and got me. I was like, oh, I better go and check that she hasn't died. And here I am, and I walk in, and she's giving herself like a clown beard, and clown lips, with toothpaste, because she's been cleaning them that long. She's just like, I'm thirsty. Really?
No, you're not. I just walked into her and she was about to press the button again. I was just like,
Gotta make sure she doesn't do it. Go on.
no, I put Mr. Buzzy down. She's washing her face.
Oh, Diane Pease just joined us from being out with her family all day.
Okay, so remember, this is the big one of these macrame doodahs. I don't know what they are, but I think it looks cool. I need one of them on my front patio.
Put it on your bucket list.
I have this. I have to keep on moving the wind chime out the front because Quentin keeps knotting it up so that it can't chime, and I keep on knotting it. We've got a couple of windmills in the front yard, and he has dismantled them so that they don't make noise.
Nearly has
You got a book as well. What do you got out of my room? The Art of Wellbeing.
I'm only reading the food bit.
You're only reading the food bits. What? You're going to make kombucha, are you?
I'm just going to make healthy food.
You're going to make healthy food.
Well, I need to stop being healthy.
Okay.
I do have a small drawer. Good night, hello, goodbye.
Are you going to show them Pandora?
Oh, Pandora. There you go.
She is everywhere, but it's supposed to stay in bed.
She never stays in bed.
No, she doesn't. And I put foam behind this one. This is the one with, it's the bigger one. There's a smaller one like this. And it's got the plant.
So that's the bigger one.
I think so.
Noah.
I'm going to sit that there. And we're going to try and make sure that their stringy bits are hanging straight. Oh. I might have cut that a bit short. So we've got a bit of gauze here. And then we've got a bit of gauze here and here. I think we're going to... No, we don't have to. So we're going to put a whole... Okay. Put a whole piece of
The pink
pink stringy bit there.
Oh.
It's quite silky. This pink one. And then let's cut the other piece in half.
Is that also pink, or is that
Yeah, it's pink.
gold? So you've originally cut the pink string in half, and then you cut it in half again.
No. They're just two strips of it.
Oh, they get two strips. Okay.
Yeah, no. I pulled two out of the thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, out of the... It's 3 strands.
Oh, okay. So you pulled the strands apart.
Yeah, I
Okay.
pulled the strands apart earlier. Weren't you paying any attention?
I was.
Really?
I was.
Really?
I'm paying attention the whole time. I've made a kit. Where's the string? Oh, shoot.
I told you the pink stringy stuff. A meter.
Good question. How much?
You watching?
Yeah.
What's that equal?
5. I got it. And it's
Yes.
See, we got this covered. We can communicate. I wonder if no one knows not to eat the mango so they can have ice cream.
We'll go and talk to him. I wonder if Dad bought rice bubbles.
Also, you need to read Karen Ellis' message.
Oh, okay. I'm coming, Karen. I'm sorry.
Before you tell them your new dessert idea.
We discovered a new dessert. Yeah, helping with shopping advice and ideas for future classes. There you go. Yes.
Can I do it tomorrow morning?
Yes. We have Diane, we're gonna do I've lost a bit of foam. I had another piece of foam somewhere. It's Kornsky. We've had that request again. I actually think Diane has been here for, oh, there it is there. The request before for a class. It's a double page with a pocket page in the middle. So I'm just putting little bits of foam on the wide bits of the letters. I don't know if everyone likes this font. I'm not sure it's everyone's cup of tea, but it's quite nice. It cuts easily. It's a bit different. We own the license. That's always a good thing.
I like this font. Works with every machine we know.
It's a bit weird. It's actually a bit of a calligraphy font. That's why it's got the little hips and kicks. You know, see how it's got the little kick at the end here? Okay. So we discovered a new dessert. So I've been trying to have more, have milk. So was having like a bowl of rice bubbles, gluten-free rice bubbles in the evening to try and, because it actually has helped the ridges on my fingernails a lot. Like the doctor said it was because I was aging. Yep, I'm going to be 50 next month, but that's not old. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I don't know what my kids think. I don't know if my kids think I'm old.
You don't look 50.
I don't think I do. I'm not worried about turning 50 because it's not old.
In saying that, I don't think I'm a very good person to test that out on, because I thought one of our customers, who quite surprised me the other day, was only 50, but then I worked out that she couldn't be mathematically.
Yes, Naomi thought that Kathy was 50 and
Kathy L.
was 50, and Kathy L's got a son the same age as Quentin, a couple of months younger than Quentin. And
I worked out the math that it couldn't be possible.
but there is no way Kathy is telling us the truth with her age, because she is not that old. I am just going to say Kathy is, I don't believe Kathy's that old. I love
Kathy. A bit
Kathy.
of a shocker for me, but yeah. Oh man. Oh, also, Ashford reckons the double page with the pocket in the middle would be great for her wedding album that she's doing.
Yes, it would be, Astrid. That would be really awesome because you've got lots of those photos. Would be really great. You'll have to come to a Super Saturday, Astrid, and we'll work on it then too.
Have you fully told them about the rice bubbles yet? Or have you
No, so I've been having a bowl of rice bubbles instead of having like dessert or something. And we don't eat a lot of dessert, but sometimes we have fruit or something. And so I had an idea, like, you know, the whole thing that they say, so it's this one we're using. So it's pink on the back. What's this one? You know, they say, you know, a perfect dish has, you know, a bit of crunch, a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of the other. And I forgot to put glue underneath my foam because I'm going through gauze, so I need some glue. So we decided to try, Amelia and I did, some gluten-free rice bubbles on ice cream. Oh my God, it's delicious.
Mum added chocolate powder.
We added chocolate powder once, but it was a bit much.
Nearly never had it with that because she don't.
No, Millie can't have chocolate powder. But oh my gosh, it is the bomb. It's really yummy.
I thought they were lying, but then I ate half of Mum's one night and had to reserve her. She doesn't know that.
I need a little tiny bit of ice cream too. But it is yummy, isn't it, Naomi? It is weird, but it is yummy. Circle thing at the top of the vellum mat or below. Oh, below the vellum mat, sorry. Oh, I'll hold it up. Without the page flopping down. So it's behind the vellum. Yes. I meant to say that. Sorry. Yes. So who knew? Gluten-free rice bubbles and ice cream. But it's quite, yeah. See, a tub of ice cream would last Naomi and I probably a month. But we've got a Noah.
Who keeps a spoon in the deep
And
freeze.
when ice cream arrives in the house, he puts a fresh spoon in the container in the deep freeze.
Like, at least he's thinking about hygiene. He has it in a container.
He actually keeps his spoon. Actually has several spoons.
Yeah, because
as he uses a spoon, he goes and puts it in the washing up.
He used to keep them in the ice cream tub. However, that became obviously obvious.
Yes, so now in the storeroom, he actually has a container of spoons for eating ice cream out of turn.
Leanne says that when she was little, she used to put cornflakes on her ice cream. See, we did that once.
Oh no, I've not done the cornflakes thing.
Milton and I did it when we were teenagers, and we realised that it tasted too much like breakfast for this to be okay.
Milkmaid's breakfast, by the way.
Milton's like, it just tastes like milk and cornflakes. What idea was this?
Okay, so we've got this one here. Right? We want it to come here. So we're going to snip this bit off here. That bit like that. So we're going to use that bit. Sit it there.
So you don't lose them.
Yeah. See, I did keep the ferny bits on this one.
Karen Ells put a word and then an ice cream used to be yummy. Used to be yummy. Could you read it? 'Cause I don't
Granola.
Okay.
Like my cereal.
Oh, okay. Muesli. Gotcha.
Yeah, but not muesli like people think muesli. Yeah.
What? Okay.
Muesli is not usually toasted like mine's. You know, mine's toasted and it's nuts and it's
Yeah, that's super yummy.
super yum. The one I have is it's gluten free. It's unsweetened. It's got nuts and grains. It's got like chia seeds and other things, but it's all gluten free. Grains and nuts and that, but it's not sweetened because I can't stand sweetened.
Trish likes vanilla ice cream with Milo sprinkled over it.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool, but we can't have Milo in the house because it's not gluten
It's my
free.
favourite, honestly. Milton and I used to do it in Brisbane on Fridays.
I know, and you're both meant to eat gluten free.
It's not that bad. It tasted yummy.
It tasted yummy. If it tastes yummy, it's okay. I do not know why I had a difficult day today. Wouldn't be the gluten I ate.
No, but then we used to add like these gluten-free chocolate waffle things to them. So it's like gluten-free chocolate like waffles toasted with ice cream and Milo on top. 'Cause
Woe is me.
it was yummy.
I don't know why I feel sick, Mum. Okay, so see this one here? I'm kind of going to cut across here like this. Sorry, that was me. That's my thinking sound when I draw air between my teeth as I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next. Right, I'm going to tuck that in there. What's that? Oh, don't move. I'm sticking through gauze. Let's move these two. There, there. Right. This is the macrame one. We haven't used it yet. This one's... Oh. This one's from macrame.
Reese's beautiful.
Okay, so see this little one. So this is a little cloth. So this one and this one are the same, but this one's big and this one's small. So this one and this one are the same. Big, small.
Kim over on YouTube loves it. Marie's is beautiful, and Karen has a question about.
We're gonna snip.
The where you're going to put a flower combo in the bottom left corner of the page.
Yeah. Thank you, Kim. Kim, did you get into the retreat group? Kim's doing this retreat, isn't she? And did you get into the March classes too, Kim? I have to make sure. We need to be friends on Facebook, Kim, so I can get you into stuff easier. Where are you going? Yeah, I was going to put something down here, wasn't I? Yeah. I think I'll have to do that next, Karen, or I'm going to not do it. So I'm going to use the 2 pink flowers. And we're going to tuck them babies in here. Like that. Another bit. I knew I had another piece of gauze. Just going to sit that bit of gauze there.
Oh, challenge item 1.
Oh yeah. I'm actually going to tuck a bit of gauze in the side here because I've used the wrong bits of gauze over here. I've just realised I've used the wrong. Not the bits we originally planned. There we go. God, your father will be home soon. I'm going to cook it me for still being up.
Has the April retreat been cut off? Yes.
Does someone want to book in it?
Tammy, I'll get Mum to text you after.
No. So can you just find it in the online store? Do you know how to find it? Here, Tammy.
I typed in April in retreat and it didn't come up.
Right.
Have you taken that down so no one can find it? Do I need to go back in?
Yeah. So go in products, look up just retreats, and then you got to click on it, And then you've got to manage your sales channels. Okay, so that half piece of pink that we had, let's cut that in half again. I need to start keeping it, when it finishes on a retreat weekend, I need to keep them on for the retreat weekend. And it's been quite chaotic for everyone lately. So I've got a little bit of gauze, a bit of the pink thread. I'm going to put some foam behind this bit, and we cut it off that bit there, remember? So I'm going to put some foam behind it. And then we're just going to move this pink thread over here. I'm just going to put that on the edge like that. Might have a bit much pink thread. Whoops a daisies. And I've lost my love word. And the debacle that was dropping the page. There's more love words on there. Oh, come on. And then I've got this little pink one. It's one of the really small ones. Pink on the back. I just need to, because my phone's so big, I'm just going to cut a little bit off at the bottom. The bottom end. The base. Gosh, I'm going to get pinged on that, aren't I? Okay, I've made a mott through that, haven't I? Stick. Okay, so I'm going to put a piece of foam behind this one. So, oh, dear me. This one is off the macrame paper. It's about 1.5 inches wide. I'm going to pop it in here, and it's underneath the gauze and the stringy stuff. It's actually under the gauze and stringy stuff there. It's there. And that's how that looks. Okay. So this piece cut off this bit down here, remember? And we're going to stick it, not applying glue on the page. I do love this piece of paper for. But yeah, like I say, I'm coming up, I'm trying to work out a way to have some of our papers again. But not be that we've got, that they're exactly the same, or that I end up with like too much. Because all of you, well, the majority of you already have those papers that have sold out. So I've got this pair of leaves. So they're the big-ish ones. Our colour cuts. And then this is the smallish ones.
Marie loves the nutrition and I having a conversation about desserts in the Day to Remember video, which you probably don't want to read.
Oh, because you used to live with Trish, and Trish is a diabetic.
We do have fond memories of buying 2-litre bottles of Nutella.
This is a biggish set of those leaves. Yeah, well,
That was fun. It was a moment.
yes, you guys at Costco. Milton loves Costco. Trish taught Milton about Costco. Okay, so I've got a little tiny pink flowers. And I do like to just pop the colour cuts in and little tiny pink flowers.
What Trish is saying, and Sandra is saying good night.
Night, Sandra. This has gone on for a really long time, this class. I didn't realise it was so late. I suppose Neely was being a night owl, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And this is a cream flower.
This is our 50th retreat.
Yes, didn't you realise that?
No.
We forgot to do something about it. It's the first of our new style hybrids, which we're going to change again. Because it kind of worked, but it kind of needs a bit of tweaking.
Well, the install one went really well. I think everyone
It was
enjoyed
small.
It was small, but it was very social. It was great. It was
Let's
fun.
put this little guy here.
Food excellent, classes, and just it was nice. And then the online one's going really well as well, and all the extra product was really good. So
We love the product we've designed. Little cream one here. Don't know about that pink one there. I think that's a bit naff.
for someone whose greens isn't in her wheelhouse, seems to be a lot of green paper in this collection.
Okay, I've ripped that one off. No.
Oh, and Diane B over on the tube is saying gorgeous page.
Thank you, Diane. We missed you at the Zooms, Diane. Die.
Okay, so just to confirm, the piece of paper 2, full piece of paper 4,
Yep.
piece of paper 6, 2 of number 5, 1 piece of gauze, 1 by mini colour cut custom set.
Yep.
Half a sheet of vellum floral pattern paper.
Yep.
1 by timeless title cut.
Yep.
And 1 by a meter of straw.
So I'm just going to smear some glue on the back here and then just wrap my gauze around.
So is that all correct?
So what do you got? You got a piece of paper 4, piece of paper 2, 2 of paper 5, 1 of paper 6. You got a half sheet of vellum,
Yeah.
a piece of gauze, a timeless title,
Yeah.
mini colour cuts, string.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
1638 currently.
Oh, are we going to do the words? No,
I don't think it needs it. Do you?
I don't think it needs it.
I like it how it is. And look, you did put flicks of green on the background.
I know I put green on it.
Told you
Green
flicks.
is nature's equalizer. Remember?
Told you the flicks would look nice. Are we going with 1638 or do you want to do a different size?
1620.
1622?
Look at that.
Jacqueline's loving it. Diane D says the Zooms are a bit hard with everyone over this weekend.
I don't know where my journaling pen is.
Yeah, but
Well,
is it in the which colour are you looking for?
the brown.
Check your cup with your scissors. I don't know why it was there. Everyone's loving your page.
I like hearts. You hadn't already noticed. I like hearts. My name's Lisa and I like hearts. It's kind of not straight. Get me right. This is my tricky scratch writing. So, got top left corner. And you can see how, so I started my clusters with my main piece on foam. And then I built in behind it with flat pieces. But then the occasional piece, like this one, is on foam. So that then it brings these pieces up. And I don't glue the edges down unless they're finicky things that are going to fall off. Like these little fiddly leaves, because I've cut that a bit thin. So then they can sort of have a bit of shape about them. But you can see how the clusters are sort of, the things are grouped together.
Challenge item.
Oh, challenge item, yeah. And then, what are we going to do for our challenge item? I'm going to do a cardy bookie thing tomorrow. Or a bookie thingy. And let's do these two half sheets of, well, one's, oh, yeah, let's do it. So we've got a half sheet of white and a half sheet of craft. Look at that. We've already got craft in here. Oh, let's do, no, back it up. Let's do the half sheet of white. And the rest of paper 5, that bit of paper 5. Don't have any of it in there? Oh, no, we do. Back it up. Okay, the big frame. So half sheet of white, a big frame, and the
Jacqueline's already saying that they've already got craft card in there.
yeah,
Oh, so
that's why I took it out. So half a sheet of white, the big frame, and the rest of our vellum. So we got a strip of the pinky pattern, the inner of our photo mat from here, a strip of the pattern, and the strip of flowers. There we go. And after tomorrow morning's class, I'll have to give you something as a background, won't I? So we've still got full, a piece of craft, a piece of white, a piece of paper 1. Well, some of you got paper 1, some of you don't. And a piece of paper 6. And then I've got a big bit of paper 3, a half sheet of craft. Oh, I got a bit more of paper 1. There we go. Oh, geez, I still had more over here. By the end of the weekend, we'll have done 8 classes with our retreat kit. Did you get that to reload?
Which one?
The retreat. The April one.
No, I have not got it to reload.
Have you found it?
I've got it open on Shopify.
Okay, so go over to the right. Up, sales channels, manage. Right. That's left. Right. See how it says online store, Facebook.
Okay, all I've got is more actions, product status.
So see manage. Right. Down.
Here.
Yep. Click on them all. Sorry, everyone.
Go down.
Done. Save. There you go, Tammy. It's back up again. See you in the Arvo tomorrow, going out for coffee in the morning. Oh, that sounds lovely. No, she just made it live again for you,
Yeah, I'm gonna put a link
Tammy.
to the
She's just going to put a link in for the April retreat. If you missed it, she's just putting a link in for everyone. So this is it. Our page. Oh, there we go. So what have we done so far this weekend? So what did we say? 16.25 for a kit for this.
1620.
Or 16.20. Oops. So far this weekend for the virtual retreat, we've made these 2 pages. Project 1, Project 2. We made this on Friday night. There's a kit for this. It's $10 something.
Let me just pull it up.
And then we made a card this morning. Then we made Naomi John made. Oh, I need to back all this away. Naomi John made some little belly pieces, which are really cool. I don't know how that goes. I think it's like that. There we go. Set of 8. Be cool on a page or some cards. And then we've done this one. And what did you say the kit was? 16.20.
1620 for tonight. You get a lot of full sheets.
There's a lot of full sheets. So there we go. And it'll be a custom color cut minis because it's got this macrame bit in it and it's got some flowers and leaves, but it'll have extra bits in it too. We'll put extras in. There you go. Okay, she's put that up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim. Night, Kim. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marie. So, love the flowers. Thank you to whoever that was. Sorry, I can't. Sorry? Heather. Oh, thank you, Heather. So thank you all for coming along. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Take care. Stay safe. Q will be home in a minute. And yeah, so we will see you if you're doing the hybrid retreat still with us. We'll see you at 10. I don't know what my program's on.
10 a.m.
We'll see you at 10 o'clock in the morning for. It'll be a mini bookie thingy, guaranteed. That's what the surprise always is with me. And then at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we can do a pocket page. And then 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon is a Zoom. But everything is in that group forever. And just so you know, we do have downloads of all our videos, except for a couple from 2020. So that if something ever happens to Facebook, we have got our videos to put somewhere else if we need to. Night, Mary. So take care. If you came along and said hello and I didn't say hello. My name's Alicia. I own Scrapbook Fantasies, and this is A Day to Remember, which is our brand new product this weekend. I think it's pretty cool. And not just because it's sort of loosely based on Quentin and my wedding back in 1995. If you left a lovely comment, thank you, and good night. Take care. Stay safe. Naomi John wants ice cream. But I'm hoping Dad bought rice bubbles and we'll bring them home soon with the ice cream.
Maybe you should have done what Amelia did.
And sent him a text message that was badly spelt because she wanted band-aids because she had a paper cut. Bye all. Take care. Love yous. And see you. Oh, thank you, Marie. I do love them. They're beautiful papers. Very easy to use, actually. A Day to Remember is very easy. He's just walked in the door. Better go. Love yous all. Bye.